How do we pick a good location and lot? Unfortunately, there is no central database for lots for sale, like the multiple listing services for existing homes. With that in mind, here are a few questions you should ask yourself in looking for a lot to build on. Do you want a lot that's already been cleared? Or are you okay with paying the extra cost to prep and clear a lot for construction? Some lots already have the land mostly graded with utilities connected for construction, and some don't. It can cost tens of thousands of dollars to hook up to the nearby utilities depending on the lot location and proximity to the utility connections. Sometimes you'll have to cover the cost of cutting and clearing trees, and in some cases, actually creating a path to the build site. Do you want to remain close to friends and family? Census data suggests that the U.S. is made up mostly of close-knit families, 63% of which live within 18 miles of each other. How far do you want to live from your place of employment? Always remember to factor in commute times. The overall consensus on what is considered a long commute is a trip over 60 minutes. Do you have a county, zip code, town, or city where you want to begin your search? It's good to have a larger idea of the area you want to build in, and then narrow down your options from that starting point. Are you looking to move closer or farther to a city center? There are a lot of variables to consider with this one. Each is a very different living experience, and the closer to the city, the more expensive the lot prices. How important is commuting distances to work, access to public transit, schools, shopping, recreation facilities, hospitals, churches, and open spaces? This is usually the first question all clients looking to build consider, and statistically, most families look to place themselves within a comfortable distance of each of these amenities. Are beautiful views and closeness to nature more important to you than bright lights of a city? The best way to put it, what do you want to see when you look out your window? And what sounds do you want to hear around your home? Finding the ideal lot begins by deciding on what you're looking for. Decide on features you want and prioritize them to make it easier to make decisions when you go down your list. Consider getting help in your search by retaining a local custom builder or development contractor who may already have lots available or can find a lot to fit your needs. Drive the area where you would like to build and learn the lay of the land. Don't make a final decision on a site until you have thoroughly checked it out. Either you or your builder should work with a civil engineer to make sure you're following the regulations for the jurisdiction where your land is located. They will find out what utilities service the property, if a road needs to be built, whether it needs a well, or how it handles sewage, and if you need to worry about floods. They can also help you get zoning approved and permits for construction. If you don't have a local builder or construction contractor, this is the time to get one. Don't settle on a lot unless you have reviewed the land with a professional to ensure that the house you want to build will fit on the property and be positioned properly. And always remember, changes are cheaper and easier to make early in the process. This is John with SoutheasternGeneralContractors.com. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow us on our Twitter page. Let's build together.